and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Princes of the Apocalypse. And the story, after where we left off last weekend, the party, after making their way through the Riverguard Keep, found a secret tunnel that led down to a river. And being the curious type, the party decided they were going to investigate where this underground river had went, because it was obvious that it was important to the cultists, as there were two boats moored down below. And when the party approached these boats, ghouls came up and destroyed them, destroying any chance they would have of going up the stream to this hidden location. But our party consisted of a feral tiefling and a triton. And so they decided the triton would swim, since he wouldn't be too encumbered by the current and the need to breathe air. and the tiefling would fly above the river up the stream, and the two of them would go and investigate. Upon investigating the hidden location, they found that underneath Riverguard Keep is an entire temple complex dedicated to the cult of the Crashing Wave. However, it is heavily guarded, and after being discovered, the Rolling Tide decided that he was going to surrender himself to the cult of the Crashing Wave. One, to protect Yama and allow him an opportunity to escape, and two, because he was still curious about some of his origins, or so it may seem. So Yama escaped after a run-in where he was attacked and everything went very, very badly. He returned to the party, explained to them that the cultists now had Tide, and the party decided to launch a rescue attempt to try and free the Rolling Tide from the cult of the Crashing Wave. And it was during that rescue attempt that Yamaraja and Gareth both died to the lake trolls that were guarding the Temple of the Crashing Wave. And the party, the few remaining survivors, had to make a hasty retreat. And that is where we pick up today. The surviving members of the party, which would be Pikmin, Rav, and Finn, retreat back to Red Larch and are regrouping in the Swinging Sword Inn. And so let's go ahead and move to the correct map. Red Larch. And okay. So again, Pikmin, Rav, and Finn. You guys are in the inn, and go.
Is it same day or did we sleep?
You slept. All right. I'm just gonna assume as soon as you made it back to town, after that harrowing ordeal, you would have just collapsed into your bed and slept through the night.
Well, I'm gonna get up from my shaky, terrible rest and go downstairs and get a drink.
Okay. All right. Rav and Finn, what are you guys doing?
Finn is already awake downstairs.
Okay. So you're already sitting at the table when Pikmin walks down, and what do you do?
Just drinking a little bit of water and looking sad, and that's it.
Okay. And then, Rav, what about you?
I shall go downstairs and play a sad flute.
Okay, all right. So then, as the three of you go downstairs, Kalessa comes up, and she's like, "Oh, you're back. I didn't see you come in last night."
Yeah, we came in a hurry. We had a rough day. I need ale now.
Okay, whatever you need, sir. I'll just have you know that your one friend is back.
And who would that be?
The older gentleman with the long, white hair.
Tell him to get lost.
Well, I do believe that he went over to the Helmet High Sun, and he might still be there if you wanted to seek him out.
That's the place I got kicked out of, right?
Yes, because you were quite rude to the owner.
Yeah, he can stay there. I'd prefer this place anyway.
Okay. Right, so then she goes and fetches you your ale. What about Rob and Finn?
I guess I'll go see Folkvar too.
Okay. So traveling across the road. That was one thing I didn't update at all. Give me a second. I need to update the stream settings. My immersion. I'm so tired. Okay. Traveling across the street to the tavern, you find yourself that the tavern is quite a bit more occupied than usual. And as you walk in, immediately you see the familiar face of Folkvar standing there, and he is at a small round table with 3 other men.
Having a casual conversation.
Well, Folkvar, why don't you describe what are you doing at the moment?
Sitting down, eating some breakfast, along with drinking, I think, my 3rd ale at this point. Well, I've been waiting for these guys to arrive. Just eating quietly while these 3 in front of me are kind of loud and obnoxious.
Okay. I think now might be a good point to kind of describe the 3 people that are sitting here with Folkvar. There is one man who looks quite ruggedly handsome. He's got a bit of a stubble, and he's got his hair swept back from his head, and he's clad head to toe in heavy armor. And due to the sigils and markings on his personage, you can assume him to be a cleric of some religious order. With him, you also see a dwarf with an immense white beard, and he sits at the table and has an ale in one hand and just kind of looks around and eyes the rest of the people in the establishment. And sitting a little away from the rest of the group is one man that doesn't seem to be entirely engaged in the group dynamic at all. He's very withdrawn, kind of put off, and entirely concealed his identity behind a mask and hood. So it's impossible to kind of understand who that is, right? And so as you walk into the tavern, you see this scene. What do you do? Do you shout out to Folkvar, or?
I would just walk over and say, "Hello, Folkvar. Nice to see you're back."
Rav, did Tide finally kill you all?
No, he killed himself.
What about Garth and Yama?
They died trying to save him. Is what I'm told. I wasn't really there.
Too long. Took too long.
So, who are your friends?
Oh, I don't actually know their name, but they were traveling to Red Latch, and I kind of took them with me. Something told me to do it.
Elmbrecht looks up at about a 45-degree angle to try and maintain eye contact, and sticks out a large, stubby hand. Elmbrecht.
Hello, Umbrick. I'm Rav.
Oh no.
I very aggressively shake it.
Ow. Um,
I'm Brother Godfrey of Oxo. Nice, pleasure to meet you.
You as well.
He just slowly looks up. Rogan.
Do you have a face?
Yes, I have a face.
Why do you wear a mask?
Aesthetic.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, mask. Does Falkvar still look like he has a wound on his head?
Oh, the wound has been healed for quite some time. But the scar is still there.
I mean, he didn't really seem mad anymore.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, give it time.
Okay.
Is this your friends you were talking about? I say to Folkvar.
This is one of them. He seems straining to hold something else back.
Hey, pretty boy. And we like motion him to lean down towards Rav.
Yes.
Apparently, there's more of you.
Yes. I'll point at Pigman and Finn.
Pikmin's not with you. He stayed in the swinging sword.
Oh, well, then Finn.
I'm pretty sure this isn't one of the fighters he was talking about.
That's a mouse.
He's a quite capable mouse.
I told you one was hairy.
I look back to Folkvar. You really made them sound better in passing.
Well. The good one betrayed them, and the other two were killed by him. And then there's the crazy guy. That's not me, Chicken. He's okay.
All right.
So, what brings you all here?
Well, we heard from your friend. Well, your friend here. He mentioned something about a. Be right back. Checking notes. Sorry.
We're interested in the cult activity around.
Yes, the cult activity.
Yes, there's quite a bit of that going around here.
We're looking for a monastery.
You wouldn't
Oh,
happen to know anything about that, would you?
well, I know one of the guys that died was from a monastery.
Did he look stoned?
He looked with horns and wings. I don't know what you mean.
Well, we were sent to look for a sacred stone monastery.
Isn't that the one below the city?
There's one right here.
There's some sort of a, I don't know, a cave-in happened and we found a place where there might have been some cultists.
Then we must leave at once.
Umbret gets up, grabs his stuff off the table. Yep, come on then.
All right. Show us this monastery.
Okay. Well, you coming, Folkvar?
He picks up his mug and follows gingerly.
And I guess I'll lead them to the mine.
Okay.
Rogan stands up and makes sure to keep an eye on everyone.
We're not collecting Pikmin before you guys take off. Just gonna leave him to his ale.
I guess we could. Yes, I'll go for Pikmin.
So this entire weird group just shows up at the inn?
Sure.
What is going on here?
Look who I found. It's Volkvar.
I wish you wouldn't have.
Yeah. Well, he brought along some friends. I don't know really much about them.
And I'm sure they're as reliable as he is.
They're not dead yet. That's good.
That sure. What do you want? I'm looking at the three of them.
Cult activity.
Oh, here to hunt some cultists. Well, why don't you just go get yourself killed?
He's a cultist.
I heard that. No, I don't think they like me much. I've killed many of them. Alright, well, what do you three do?
We fight mostly.
These two do. I'm more of a book guy.
Mm-hmm.
2 out of 3.
You're showing up at a very convenient time where we seem to be absent a number of our, well, traveling companions. How curious. What do you know about these cults?
I know that there's someone out there willing to pay us a lot to find out the nature of them. I think we're all from out of town. I haven't known these guys very long.
And who's offering to pay you?
I'm gonna look over the Brother Godfrey. I didn't take the name.
We signed this non-disclosure agreement. He prefers to remain anonymous. You know, contractors and all that.
Uh-huh. Stare off for a second, talk to myself. I know they're not trustworthy. I can hear it. Yeah, shut up.
I suppose this is the crazy one he was talking about.
I don't know, they all kind of look crazy to me.
I love the sidebar he keeps having.
Excuse me.
Maybe he's more crazy than me.
Well, some of us are crazy because we've seen things, and some of us are crazy because we're feeble old men who got hit in the head once.
That thing was like 3 times bigger than me.
Yes, and we've ran into and slaughtered many in your absence. So what?
I'm sensing hostilities here. How about we all have a nice moment later? But right now we're looking for a monastery.
Be careful or I'll give you that damn book and you'll all go nuts.
I understand you're getting paid. Fine. I have no reason to help you.
I'm look over at Volkvar. I thought you said they'd be more accommodating.
No, I said a couple of them will be more accommodating.
Someone wanna show me this monastery?
Sure. Do you want to come, Tide? I'm gonna show them the thing we found underneath the city.
Who is this Tide?
39.
Oh god, what did I say?
Tide's not here
Who is this
anymore,
Tide you
man.
speak of?
Wow,
More friends coming?
Pikmin with
He's the
Tide.
one that killed people.
Finn, what do you think about all of this? You're really the only one who's stuck this all out.
To be honest, I don't know. I'm still thinking about what happened the day before, and that is too much to consider right now. I'll leave the decisions for you guys.
I mean, but do we really want to do this again? I mean, I understand why he did it. I know I've done things in pursuit of knowledge, but do we really just want to go and do this all over again?
Well, to be honest, there's still a reason for us to get back there. Gareth might be still alive, along with Tide, and maybe we can still save them. I don't know.
Absolutely not.
Well, we know you're not good for helping, Rav. We understand.
Well, I can try. I can try again. I might not be successful again, but I need to try.
Do you have a plan?
Right now, no. So, I don't know.
I mean, we barely escaped. I don't know. I can't expect that they would let us go in so easily yet again. And now we don't know these people. We don't know if we can count on them. It's just us.
Can we hear your conversation while this is happening?
Yeah, you're right in front of
You
us.
guys are already
Good
here.
at the
Just
table.
making sure. Listen, friend. Whatever your
I'm not your friend.
Listen, pal. Right. That's the same. That's the
Listen,
same thing.
buddy. I mean, friend. I mean, pal.
Let's do
Guy.
it, Thesaurus.
My
Oh,
name is
you-
Pikmin.
Well, listen, Pikmin. Whatever your previous companions were, I assure you, we can handle our own. We've been in, well, I can't speak for anyone else, but I've personally been in combat plenty of times. Whatever happened to your other friends, I'm pretty sure it won't happen to us.
I don't know. Do you plan on being dismembered by large trolls?
I've handled worse.
Sure.
Or my name isn't Brother Godfrey.
Oh, great.
You all seem very
I'm just gonna
distraught.
walk away and go to the
on
bar.
edge,
Get
yeah.
more.
How about we play a game that me and the Smithies used to do? It'll take everyone's edge off.
I'm gonna walk away and go to the bar.
The bar.
Luckily,
where
that's just where I've
Folkvar
got to
is?
go. I'm gonna try and make sure everyone's sat down at a large table.
So I'm a little hazy on the details. Is everybody collecting at the helm now?
No, we're gonna go to
Swinging sword.
we're at the swings, the split there. Kaylessa's place,
Swinging
the place
sword.
that catches on fire.
Yes. Okay, so everybody goes to the swinging sword. You congregate around a large table, and then Embrick was saying
Pikmin
something
goes to the bar.
about a game.
I'm gonna head up to the bar where Pikmin is. Look, if you don't take part in this, it's gonna look real bad on you, not me.
I don't care.
Alright. I'm gonna look to whoever's at the bar. Can I have look back, count numbers? 50 ales.
What?
She kind of blinks at you with such a crazy order. 50 cups of ale.
Yeah.
Trust me, 50.
You guys are crazy.
Drinking.
Well, you see her kind of blink a couple times as she scrunches up her face as she's trying to do the mental math. Let's just call it 3, 4. 4 pieces of silver, and then we'll work about getting you your ale. Or if you want to if you can throw me a gold coin, then I'll just have a keg brought to your table.
Can I just hand her some gold?
No, don't worry, I got this. I take out 2 gold pieces, put it on the bar, and rummage through my bag, take out every possible thing that could be used to hold liquid. Like there's like glass vials, empty potion bottles, and here, just give us every cup in the building.
Yeah. And you see her kind of she like stands up on the counter and she claps her hands. All right, everyone. Swinging Sword is closed. Gentlemen's bought us out for the day. Finish your drinks. Get out. And you back there. We need vacate. We need every receptacle in the building. and she starts shunting away all the other patrons, and she goes about collecting their dishware and cleaning them off. And she starts barking orders to the kitchen staff, and they start just bringing cups upon cups and just laying them end to end all over the bar.
All right, one by one, I grab the mugs, take them over to the table, and fill them to the top with ale, until I just cover the entire top of the table with ale. All right, here's a game we used to play when days were hard. It's called day drinking. No one's allowed to leave until we polish all of this off.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
I don't drink.
I like it.
I'm gonna slap Finn on the back. It's always time to learn.
No, serious. I can't drink.
He's like 3 feet tall. He can't drink.
Can't or won't?
Give him a thimble.
No, I can't. I get really, really.
Come on, we're all friends here.
He's done it before. He can drink.
You saw what happened when I drank.
We didn't.
Tiny amounts.
He can't hold his liquor. Leave him alone.
Listen, this is a terrible idea, and you just spent all of your money on a huge keg of ale. This is a terrible idea. Like, what's wrong with you?
Look, if you want to try and build friendships, we're gonna need to go through something. And this is one, and I take an ale and I just pound the whole thing.
Alright. Pikmin, we already heard that Finn and Roven are going to refuse to participate. What about the rest of you? He just bought a keg full of ale.
I'm drinking. I'm with him. I'm like second ale in.
I'm just standing at the bar having the ale that I had before.
I'll grab a few.
Remember, it doesn't seem your plan is working.
Stupid idiots.
You got a low constitution. Drink again.
Okay, so most of the group is drinking. Embrick goes about trying to build some kind of camaraderie through the use of alcohol, but Pikmin is still distant. After your drink is empty, what would you like to do, Pikmin? Hailing Kaylessa, asking for a refill, she informs you that Embrick has bought the inn's supply of ale for the day. So, she could probably have another shipment in tomorrow, but right now that's about all that there is. And
Water's fine.
When you turn and look at the keg of ale, Embrick just kind of waves. Hey. Water? Okay. She goes and gets you a glass of water.
Boo! Boo!
Boo.
Oh my gosh.
Umbrek locks arms with Folkvar and starts swaying back and forth with an ale. Come on!
Okay, we were sent here to have a job, and your friend said that you could help us. Now, could we just get to this monastery, please?
Who are you asking?
Pick
What monastery?
the Sacred Stone Monastery.
The one below the city?
Yeah.
I mean, you're free to go look yourself. It's connected to the quarry. Though it's awful suspicious that you want to go to a cultist ground without, just having arrived.
Well, we were sent to do a job, and we plan on finishing it. So we could just cut straight to the chase, I think.
I mean, again, you're getting paid for this. Why do I need to help you?
Exposure?
Oh, I'm well known enough by these cultists, believe me.
Let the stick in the mud do his thing. If he wants to sit in his room all day, let him.
It's a phase, he'll grow out of it.
Listen, I don't know how often you find yourself covered in your own blood after killing dozens of cultists, but I welcome you to find the opportunity on your own.
I told you wouldn't come. Drink again.
Another drink!
Okay. So, Folkvar, Embrick, Brother Godfrey, and Rav begin the arduous task of just consuming a ridiculous amount of ale. And it's not long before you are all well beyond the normal realm of inebriated. Can those four I mentioned roll a con save, please?
Now, would this count as poison?
No.
Shouldn't it?
It could, but I'm gonna assume that Embrick is already a very healthy drinker and has probably got a bit of a tolerance for alcohol. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that might have something to do with it too, Brother Godfrey. Is that yes, it is ale, but it's not quality ale. But regardless, we are all quite inebriated. Vision is blurry, having a hard time keeping control of yourself, but within as short of a time frame as a single hour, you manage to deplete the keg of all of its ale.
Teamwork, I like it.
And then what are we gonna do?
I'm very quickly going to try and find all of the random vials that I gave them and put them back in my pack.
Okay.
Well, that was impressive. But now what are we going to do? I'm not taking care of you guys.
We can handle ourselves.
Yeah, we're
Sure.
going to the
Yeah.
monastery.
Monastery!
That place. I'm not pissed. You're pissed.
Umbrek leaves and starts heading to where he assumes the quarry is.
Just fall into the pit.
Yeah, remember there's a giant sinkhole up by the quarry. Like it's been
That's true.
it's been kind of barricaded off so that people don't just kind of fall in there. But
I don't follow warning signs.
So yeah, sure. You guys are only too easily able to find the quarry, But again, you're all quite inebriated. Can you just roll a deck save? Make sure that we don't accidentally stumble into the quarry. Ooh-wee.
A nat 20, otherwise known as a 19.
Embrick, Folkvar, Brother Godfrey. There it is. Okay, so you guys go stumbling around, and you're like, oh, there it is. But Godfrey trips on a rock. He goes stumbling forward, kind of half bent over, and he kind of falls into this pit. Not really hurt, right? It's not that far of a drop. He does take 5 bludgeoning damage, and then you just see him at the bottom of this pit, like laying on his back, like and that would be
Technically, would that be reduced by my feet?
No.
Is this a bludgeoning weapon?
No, it's not.
The
a weapon
ground
attack.
is a
Right
bludgeoning
there.
weapon.
True. I found it.
Well, then, Finn, let's make sure they don't make a bigger mess than they already have. I want to keep an eye on them.
Well, let's do that. You coming too? What was your name again?
Roven.
Okay, you coming too, Roven?
Yes.
Let's go then.
Okay, I'm not gonna bother moving you to the new map, right? But you take the newcomers down into the circle of moving stones, and as you make your way through the chambers that are underneath the city of Red Larch, you can see that there are these big, these big granite boulders kind of suspended in midair, and you kind of tell them about your adventures so far, the encounters that you had in the circle of moving stones, how that kind of alerted you to the cult activity, and then the investigations you guys had made into the Feathergale Spire and the Riverguard Keep. But during your examination of the circle of moving stones, it is still empty. There are no cultists here. Nor does this look like a monastery. It just looks like like a cave where these stones happen to be floating.
I think this is the wrong place.
Well, we do know of one other place that was in eye reach of the Wind Cult Tower. Though that's quite a bit of trek for people who can barely walk down here.
Wait, did you go with them to the circle of moving stones?
Yeah, we were keeping a little bit of distance.
Okay, alright, cool. Wait, I could turn myself up? Yeah, I can do that. How's that? Okay, so now, you guys, standing here, what would you like to do?
You mentioned another place by that, what did you call it?
That spire.
And what was that place?
Well, there were some cultists there, and we saw earth cultist enter the wall somewhere in the distance. So we think that we might have a I don't know the word.
Lair.
Yes, something like that. Near that. Maybe is related to that Sacred Stone Monastery. I'm not sure, but the cultists were from an earth type of cult.
I mean, that would make sense. I just, again, like he said, I don't know how we're gonna get these guys there.
We might have to wait a day. The travel will not be pleasing with these guys drunk, so
Okay. What do the rest of you think?
Guys, I'm still down here.
We're all down there.
It's
I'm
quite
really
dark.
glad that Mopey decided to show up.
Mopey.
I'm going for a pee. He
Don't
did
hit
not
me.
have.
Hang on, Godfrey, hang on. I take the goggles off my head that I've been using to look at stuff and just throw them at him.
I just realised why.
what?
Wait.
Nah, I caught it. Also,
Oh.
second nat 20. Wow.
Isn't
know.
it technically a disadvantage? You're drunk.
Yes,
Uh,
it would
alright.
be, but it's also so unimportant. I didn't even ask him to make a roll. He just did it. I mean, that's...
Stop!
We're
stop
taking over this. Hijack the roll system.
Stop wasting all the nat 20s, man.
Do I need to make an intelligence check while I'm drunk to see if I actually take my trousers down?
Oh no!
Yes.
Please stop, or he's gonna make us roll for the most menial things. I
You
gotta
don't
open
have
the
to
door,
roll for
alright,
that.
make a dex check.
That's for you to decide if your character is
Do
too
it.
drunk to remember to pull down his trousers. What kind of question is this?
There we go.
This is terrible.
This entire session is just gonna be, I'm quite drunk. Do I remember how doorknobs work? Intelligence check. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's like, come on.
Nope. He licks it instead of opening it. Are we off to the spire?
I think wait a little.
That's the second time someone has said that. So what do you want? Are you gonna go back to the swinging sword up to your room, or hang out in the common area some more? What's the plan?
I'll go to the common area, get some food while I sober up. I doubt it'll take me a while.
I'll follow. Like, might as well.
Okay. So, sitting in the common area of the swinging sword, Kalesa comes up. What else can I do for you? Your meals would be on the house. Technically, you've already paid for today. Anything to eat?
Gravy. Something meaty. Cover it in gravy.
Okay. I'll have the kitchen staff get right on it. And she runs back and starts barking orders, and you hear the cook fire up the grill, and you smell the familiar smell of the the burning food begin to cook.
Now you guys wait for it. Somewhere, at any time now,
So,
the chicken will be on fire.
and almost as if he was psychic, you smell like burning meat. You hear swearing coming from the direction of the kitchen, and you can smell burnt food.
So I assume we're just gonna wait through the night, try to get them sober.
I don't know if it was through the night or if you're just gonna wait a couple hours before disembarking, but it doesn't matter. She begins to bring all your food out to you, right? And since you've already paid her such an exorbitant sum of money, she's being awful chatty. She's like, "So, what are all of you doing today? How are you doing? Hello, how are you?" She says to Finn.
I'm fine. Not so much, but I'm fine.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad. Really happy that you're fine. So where are you off to today? She turns to Brother Godfrey.
Have you heard of any stone cultists around?
Stone cultists? I'm sorry. I. Who is this? Is he asking about the believers? It's something this town would very much like to forget, sir. It's quite rude of you to bring it up in polite conversation.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't know. Who are the believers?
She just told you not to talk about it here.
I think he's trying to whisper it to one of you guys.
I'm assuming she heard though.
Nope, she is actually.
Whispers don't carry through the mic.
Whether she heard or not it's hard to tell because she kind of turns her attention away from Brother Godfrey, kind of put off by his sudden mention of earth cults and reminding her of all the nonsense that happened with Meliko and the other townsfolk.
Okay, Lessa, could you please pack up some crumble bread to go? It sounds like we're going on a day trip.
Oh, well, where are you going, sir?
Well, not to be building on the conversation you're trying to avoid, but we're going to go look into some things.
Oh, and where are you headed?
Probably past Feathergale Spire.
Past Feathergale Spire? What are you looking for there? There's nothing down in the Desserin Valley.
We believe that there might be some cultists down there that need to not do what they're doing.
Cultists?
Yeah, it seems to be a trend around here.
Would you know a place called Somber Hills?
We're in it.
Sir, you are in the Somber Hills.
Forgive me, I am a foreigner. I do not know these lands.
Drunk.
Andy's
Also, yes, drunk.
What exactly are you looking for in the Somber Hills? I've lived here my whole life. I could probably offer you some guidance.
You just said you didn't want to bring up that conversation, and we don't want to either.
We're looking for a monastery to do with
A
stone.
monastery, yes. Not cultists.
Do you
Just
mean
the
do
monastery.
you mean the Sacred Stone Monastery?
Yeah.
Why would you look
Ooh,
for
what-
that?
Don't know. Employer asked us to.
Well, yeah, I know where it is. It's a common landmark in the area. But the Sacred Stone monks, they are very reclusive. They never leave the monastery. And they're what is the word? They don't believe in things. Like they grow their own food. They don't engage in trade. They don't have money. What is the word? It doesn't matter. They're very reclusive. I could show you where the monastery is, but I doubt that you'd be well received.
The word you were looking for is hermits, and yes, I would like it if you would show us the way.
Are they hostile or just unwelcoming?
Well, they are monks, sir. I believe they have taken an oath away from violence. At least that's what I've always been told. I can't say I've ever actually met a Sacred Stone monk.
Interesting.
Maybe they're just a myth.
No, I mean they very much do exist. But I've heard tales of travelers that have passed through the Desserin Road that have seen them. It's just I have yet to experience one myself.
Whatever the case may be, we were sent to check it out. So investigate. Sorry.
Okay, well, it's actually quite simple to get to the monastery. You're going to exit southeast of here along the Cairn Road. You're going to go past Feathergale Spire, and then you're going to head east along the mountains, and then you'll see the monastery perched up in the hills.
From how she's describing it, does that sound approximately like the wall we saw that person walk into? Like
No. The wall that you believe that you had seen, that would be in the Desserin Valley, and that's not the same location where she is now directing you.
Interesting.
So you guys plan to go there today?
I don't think we should. I think we should give the rest of them a day to Link Street.
Well, we have our lead. Let's
If
go
you
there right
wait for
now.
tomorrow, we'll just do this again today. This isn't a rare occurrence.
I like
guys-
this man.
You guys are going to drink that amount of ale again tomorrow?
Give or take.
What?
Uh, okay. We'll take some time, so you guys clear your heads, and then we prepare to go to that monastery. Sounds good.
Sounds good on me.
Okay.
So
I'll take my time and I'll visit Ironhead, see how that order we took is going.
Good thing we paid in advance. I mean, what? I don't know.
Yeah, that thing that I totally didn't forget about and prepared for. Okay, so heading on down to the blacksmith. Okay. You see Ironhead is toiling away at his anvil outside the establishment. You could just see he has his back to you, and he is hard at work. You can hear the rhythmic clang as the hammer hits the anvil, accentuated by very even as he just continues to hammer away.
Hey, how are you doing, Ironhead?
Hey, Mouse Man.
You good?
Hmm?
I've come to check how the order we put is going.
Order?
Yeah, about that sword that you were making into a mace, if I recall correctly.
Mouse didn't put order. Beard.
Yes. Beard, he was with me, so
Beard.
I also.
His order, not you.
Okay, so only to him you're gonna say how order is, right? No problem. I will bring him here and. Okay, see you later, Ironhead. And then I go back to the inn.
Okay.
Folkvar, I need you. Folkvar?
When he comes back in, Folkvar and Embrek are stood up against a mirror, just like it's uncanny.
What are you guys doing?
Your friend Rav pointed out we look similar.
You should take Embrecht to Ironhead.
Anyway, Folkvar, I need you to come with me and visit Ironhead.
Okay.
Embrick, if you wanna come too, he is the blacksmith, and you might want to know him.
Could I come also?
Of course.
I'm okay. I don't really deal in that kind of stuff.
No problem. So Godfrey, if you want to come to the blacksmith, if you need something.
Does he sell weapons?
Yes, of course.
Then I shall.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's go then.
Onward.
So it's Rovan, Godfrey, Finn, and Folkvar. Okay. So when you walk back to Ironheads, you see that the orc is still standing aside the forge, having been interrupted. He's just kind of resting, sitting down next to the forge with his elbows on his knees, right? And his head kind of perched in his hands. And when he sees Folkvar approach, he kind of sits up straight. He says, Beard, it's back. Have mace. Make good, strong, almost as good as battle axe. You want battle axe? Ironhead make best battle axe.
Ironhead, I would like my mace, please.
Mace. And you see him go. He doesn't go enter into the blacksmith's establishment, and you kind of wonder how he even gets in there, because he's so very massive and the door is just regular size. But he just kind of like leans down and peers inside, and then he says, Irina, bring the mace. And then you see her go about, and she unlocks a chest and pulls it out, and it's wrapped in like a black cloth. And she brings it out to Folkvar and hands it over. She's like, I think you'll like this.
I'll take the cloth off.
And when you look at the mace, it looks wholly unremarkable. Like, it is just wooden shaft with a round head with some minor like nubs on it to give it some definition. But it's a mace.
Can I feel anything from the mace?
I mean, it's heavy. Like, it doesn't look fancy or special, but the craftsmanship is solid.
Thank you. That's better than what it was. He's got no idea.
So it seems like it didn't work. Irina.
What? You say Ironhead not good blacksmith?
No, I said.
You insult Ironhead.
Ironhead.
Ironhead angry. And you see him start to snarl.
No, you
flares
make
his
that.
nostrils.
Ironhead, I didn't mean to insult you. You're a great blacksmith. Your weapons are awesome.
He reaches down and he plucks the mace out of your hands, and as he does, he just turns around and near the anvil where he's standing, right? There is a post that supports kind of like the awning from his blacksmith house, and he takes the mace and he rears back and he just hits it right? And as he does, like you know, even as big and strong as Ironhead is, you would expect, you know, quite a bit of damage. The wood maybe would crack and splinter, but no. Instead, there is like a literal explosion as the mace strikes this wooden post, and shards of wood just flying everywhere, and you could tell that this mace truly is something special. And he
Don't
kind of
make him demonstrate.
holds it out, and he's holding it, right, and he's looking very menacingly down at Finn, and he brings his face down eye level with you, which basically means like he's crouched down again, almost kneeling in the street, and he's like, Ironhead makes best weapons, and then he drops the mace on the ground.
You sure does. I'm impressed. Ironhead.
think you need
out
to
of
say
words. And I'm sorry to doubt you. You're amazing. I seeing that this mace is great. I would like to ask you to work on an axe too, but I believe you don't have the funds to do it now.
Ironhead makes best axes.
Yes, you might like to know that's also a battle axe, and you might like to make it better. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, but I'm not sure I can pay for your service now. But
Come back.
when we have the money, we will sure come back here and ask you to do this amazing job again.
Just out of curiosity, Gareth and Rovan, this is your first interaction with Ironhead, and he's been quite menacing, and you see him destroy his own building somewhat. Gareth, yeah, who is Gareth? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Godfrey and Rovan. How do you think you would respond to seeing this spectacle that is Ironhead?
I like this guy.
Yeah, me too.
He seems fun.
Rovan?
I'm gonna walk up to him and like show him my armor.
No!
Can
No! Scary man in mask. Ironhead doesn't like the mask. Take it off.
Rovan just kind of steps back.
Go away. Ew.
So that that wooden post, did it break?
Oh, it's
Or
shattered.
Just shattered.
It's shattered, and now the awning over his establishment is kind of like sagging in that direction.
I'll go inside the building and talk to Irina.
Yeah, she's just kind of looking at you like, don't provoke him. Why would you do that?
Yeah, it was a bad idea. Sorry. How much will that cost?
How much would what cost, sir?
The wooden post. It was my fault. So
It's fine. It won't cost us anything because Ironhead will go and he'll chop down the tree himself and fix the post.
no, okay then. I'm sorry again.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in there too.
All right.
Excuse me, how much would it cost to add studs to this? And I gesture to my armor.
And she looks at it and she's like, I'm afraid Ironhead doesn't know. Leatherworking is not in his skill set. I think that's the kindest way we can say that without potentially upsetting him if he hears.
Okay. And I just walk out.
And you see Ironhead eyes you warily.
Well, thank you again, Irina. I must leave now. And I get out of the building and say bye to Ironhead.
Okay.
So, guys, shall we go
To the what?
to the inn?
Gotta pick up the mace and like begin to follow, or walk towards the inn.
I'll walk there too.
Okay. No! Oh, two. Must have hit the letter. Oh, well, shit. Doesn't matter now. I was trying to whisper it, but then... Alright. So,
We could spam the chat to hide it.
it is
we didn't
now...
see anything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It is a Mace of Smiting. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. Bonus increases to +3 when you are attacking a construct. When you roll a 20 on an attack roll, you get to roll an extra 2d6, or an extra 4d6 if you're attacking construct. And if the construct then has 25 hit points or fewer, it is dead.
Ooh, I like it.
Mm-hmm. So let's go
Hey,
ahead.
look, he did something.
I don't know how I want to do that. Let's do this here. Turn that off.
As we're walking back to the inn, I'm just talking with Finn. So the reason you guys don't have any money is because you gave all your cash to this one guy?
Yes, he seemed like the most trustworthy of our bunch, and we gave him all the money. It was quite sad that he...
That seemed like
Yeah.
a very foolish move.
Yeah,
I wonder-
that was a dumb idea.
Yeah, that sounds really foolish. What kind of person would ever think of such a plan?
Well, the man himself and us that agreed with him his idea. But oh well, it doesn't matter. We might find him again in the future, so we might have to get back our money.
Let's hope.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Okay. And then we need to put the Mace of Smiting in the stuff we got folder. Cool. Alright. It's been a couple hours lazing about town. Let's say everybody sobered up a little bit, and then what are we doing?
Where is Ehrenbrecht right now?
Good question. Where is Embrick right now?
Umbrek is sat in the tavern. He's cleaning the vials that were used to hold ale.
I'll just walk up to him and
Figuratively or literally washing the dishes?
He's got like a small like hanky. Here's where I learned that is a British colloquialism.
Yeah,
Thank
what?
you.
Anywho, I'm gonna walk up to him and say, I think I saw you fiddle with a potion earlier. Are you an alchemist?
Umbrek reaches into his pack. Yeah. What do you want?
Do you have any acid?
Lou?
Umbrak pulls out a vial of green liquid.
Nice. Can I kind of need some. Were you selling it, or can I have it?
You can have it.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
Not breaking eye contact. What do you want to use it for?
It might come in handy later.
Okay.
Awkwardly staring back at him. Walking away.
Are we gonna head to the monastery now?
After 6 seconds, the acid turns to water.
Ah, get balls. Hey, Aaronbrag, I think I broke your acid. Do you have any more?
I thought you wanted it now. If you want something that's gonna last a little longer, give me like 10 minutes.
Oh, sure, okay.
Can I very quickly, in the middle of the tavern, try and make some acid using alchemist supplies?
There's no reason you can't. Tavern is empty, remember. You paid for the day. So so if you pull out all these vials and beakers and start mixing things, chances are Kaylesa's not going to raise too much of a concern because she's been paid way more than she would have normally made.
Tell you what, while I've got everything out, is there anything else you want apart from acid?
No, not for now.
Absent.
Well, this isn't Heisman at Embrick. I mean, he can't just like ta-da.
You never know. I might have the stuff for what he wants.
So you were trying to make
It's got a name. I think it's just called an acid flask.
Yeah, no, that's all it is. It's an acid flask. My question is, how much is an acid flask in the adventuring supplies? Because your alchemist supplies, they have materials for making your class flasks and the necessary supplies for making other things not in that list.
I actually have both. I've got my special one and the alchemist supplies.
I know, but I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The alchemist supplies, like literally, that's beakers, a burner. You know, the actual supplies. It's not reagents and ingredients, and there's an associated cost with those things.
Oh, okay.
And the cost is, it's relative. So a vial of acid would be 25 gold. So I do believe it's.
I'll work on it.
Yeah, you couldn't just pull out your stuff and shit it out right now. I think it's like you have to spend X amount of time crafting, and the crafting is like like a 5 gold cap at a time. So then maybe after like 3 rests, you would have spent enough time, and you'd be like, "Ta-da! I have this thing." You know what I mean? And then you end up.
That's fine. Yeah.
I'll have to look more into that. Because
I fold everything away, put it back in the bag. I might need a little more time. I'm used to having a larger workshop.
Alrighty, I have time. Just let me know when you have some, and I could use some.
Alright.
Pretty much all you can do right now is like those kids' experiments.
Yeah.
Vinegar volcanoes.
Or if you're willing to use the acid within 6 seconds.
I think that's like 1 round. That's
yes.
not what I'm looking for. So
yeah, it's a round.
I need.
It's basically you have to use it right then and there. All right. The mechanics of alchemist acid aside, What are we doing? I kind of forgot.
Heading to the monastery, or are we staying here longer?
Yeah, guys, let's go to the monastery. Not wasting any time here.
We're not wasting time. We're doing very important and relevant things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me see
Yeah.
here. So I have to check something. I write it down. Why don't I write things down? Because you're stupid. And I don't have my notes open. Did I tell you, man? This ERP thing is kicking my ass. Na. No. That's right. Morning, noon, night. Now we're gonna say that this, if we go straight 28, yeah, off-road, we'll call it. I'm gonna call it slow travel because it's off-road. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, screw it. I don't even care. 3 days. 3 days. All right. So we're just gonna roll all these at once. /GR 369. One more time. Damn it. Oh no! Get out of here. 90/20. Man, I am awful at these. One encounter during the entire travel. Okay. Actually, I don't even know. 18 or higher. Yep, 1. Okay, so you guys set out, traveling, following the directions Kaylessa gave you. And as you are traveling... What book? What are you talking about?
The manual of
Yes.
I think it was bodily health.
I can't find the
Look in
thing.
the stuff we have.
Yeah, I'm
sometime.
looking and I can't find.
Didn't you complete the book?
Not yet.
I don't know. Give me a second. I'll look into it.
Okay. Found it.
Are those
Okay,
the manuals?
Oh, you found it. Okay.
But can I read?
Yes, this is 3 days worth of travel. So
Okay.
that would be, you can do another 12 hours on your manual. What? That doesn't seem like fun. Okay. So as you guys are traveling, you guys come across and this is within the first day after you set out from Red Larch. And as you are traveling along the road, you can see a big cart along with 2 guards and 2 other attendants walking alongside the cart. On the side of the cart, you can see it says Riagado's Magical Scrolls and Trinkets. Yeah, and as you are walking, the man sitting at the helm kind of pulls his horses off to the side of the road, and because the cart is very large, it takes up the entirety of the road, so he kind of pulls over to the side to allow you guys the chance to pass.
Hello there, traveler.
Oh, why hello. How are you today?
We're doing fine. And how are you, sir? This is just gonna be the rest of the session, just small talk.
Good. I'm very good. I'm just on my way to Neverwinter by way of Red Larch. I'll be staying in town a few days. Are you coming from there?
Actually, yes, we are.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I've never been to Red Larch before. Could you perhaps clue me into some of the town's finer points? Anywhere I should make it a point to frequent, or?
Ironheads.
Ironheads? And what does he do?
He is a very special kind of man.
Oh, well, that is.
He's a blacksmith.
Wonderful. Oh, a blacksmith. I have no need for a black. Oh, actually, I may need to reshoe my horses. So, thank you. That would be helpful.
But everyone in the town gathers around his shop to see the wonders that he does with steel. It's a big tourist attraction.
Oh, all right. And where can I find bedding for the night? Any decent establishments of rest? Anywhere I can, find a warm bed and a nice hot meal for a few days?
There's swinging sword.
Swinging sword. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to continue on. If there's nothing else, once you return to town, make sure you stop in and see me. I don't know if you saw the sign, but I am a merchant, and I make a living selling magical wares and scrolls, attending to adventurers like yourselves.
We will definitely try.
All right. Make sure I'll be in town for a few days, so I'll have a couple days if you ever want to stop in and check out my wares. I'll tell you what. And he kind of waves his hand in the air, and as he does, he kind of just prestidigitations a little card, and he holds it out to you. This is here.
Folkvar will take it.
And on the card, you can see that in shimmering letters, it is written, free gift with first purchase.
Free gift?
Aye, yes. After you make your first purchase, I'll give you a little something extra, a show of my appreciation.
I will be sure to remember this.
Okay. And on that, I will bid you adieu.
Oh, before you leave, is this the way to the monastery?
Do it?
Just making sure.
He's not from around here, Godfrey.
Oh. Right. Never mind.
Godfrey is still drunk.
Ignore him. He's still a bit tipsy.
He just kind of tips his hat and rears the horses back into moving, and then they move on down the road. Onward. Okay. Moving forward. I need to write that down because I will forget his ass. All right. Moving forward, let me find it. All right, screen's going dark. Don't be alarmed.
Oh god, the darkness.
I can't see.
I thought dwarves had dark vision.
Oh no, I can't see anything. Light a torch.
Okay. There's you, and you,
Azur.
and you, and you. I'm gonna zoom in so I can actually see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Feel old. Okay. So after traveling for 3.5 days, you find yourself coming up to the gates of the Sacred Stone Monastery. And as you approach, the monastery is a very unremarkable building. It's got high stone walls, but there's no decoration, no pageantry here. It's strictly utilitarian, and as you approach, the doors are massive. You don't see how you could possibly even move these giant stone doors.
Seems like the place.
No, okay. As you head through the trail, it winds through ever narrowing bluffs of wind sculpted sandstone cutting through the hills. Eventually, the walls draw in so closely that you can reach out and touch either side. But then the narrow space opens into a wide canyon hidden deep in the heart of the hills. The sprawling monastery here has dark, narrow windows and red tile rooftops that stand in the middle of this natural amphitheater, ringed by sandstone cliffs all around. Ahead of you, there is a weathered flight of stone steps leading up to the closed monastery doors. The plain doors are cut from stone, and you can see that there are iron studs that have been drilled into the stone that have a giant iron ring hanging down in front. And you can see that there's a dusty footpath that circles around the building.
Think we could probably get inside?
Yes, we could absolutely enter all this darkness around me.
Finn lit a torch, right? And Rob is doing light. Okay. Well, I was reading you the description. Yeah, hold your damn horses. So there is that. Finn, did you really light a torch, or did you want...
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
I kind of turn away from the group and take my mask off, and then put my mask with the smiley face on it back on.
Did I see his face?
No, he said he turned away from you.
I'm gonna knock on the door lightly.
Knock on the door lightly?
Not like pounding, but still enough like they could hear me.
Politely.
That's the word.
Okay. There is no immediate response.
Knock a little bit harder.
Okay. As you do, one of the doors begins to crack open, and you see two monks step out onto the steps ahead of you. Two monks, just so that we are sure what we are looking at. The monks you see are wearing simple clothes, gray wool spun robes tied with a simple belt, and they have a yellow shawl that's kind of draped around their shoulders, and they are wearing masks that are fashioned in like a stone gargoyle, but it's not made of stone. The masks appear to be gilded. You know, they look golden in color, and as the monks stare at you, you see them look to one another and then look to you, and before one of them finally speaks. Why have you come here?
We are travelers and wondering if we could stay the night.
No. Outsiders are not welcome within our sacred halls.
Why not?
we do not seek to be tainted by the evils of the outside world. We have forsaken many of the pleasures which you still crave, and we do not need that evil element within our halls.
Understood.
Anyone else want to say something? My playing field.
But you guys were paid to come here. Have you got no reason as to why you were paid to come here?
Listen, I was looking for a job, and your friend came up and said
It was Folkvar talking to you. He's the one that told you to come here.
Exactly. That's
Did I?
yes.
I think all of you need to read your character hooks. Because Folkvar didn't ask you to come to the monastery. Folkvar asked you to join him and his friends as they fought against the cult activity. You all had already experienced cult activity. So when Folkvar says, hey, I know some things, you're like, oh yeah, that sounds great. The guy knows things.
No things and stuff. Can fly with 2 feathers.
Impressive building you've got.
He just stares at you wordlessly. Not really interested in discussing the architecture of the building.
Mind if I take a look at it? I'll stay outside.
You may
It's a dwarf thing.
do whatever you'd like, but you will not be entering within the monastery. And the 2 monks turn away to go back inside.
Are they back inside?
Sure.
Well, they're
There was
dicks.
close-
Let's go walk around that.
I was
path.
I was actually thinking of just being honest with them. At least that's what I do. Unless you guys have any other ideas. You think these guys are dangerous?
Honest about what?
Harmless.
I mean, I would just ask them about cult activity, if they've seen any.
I don't know if that's the best idea, considering they seem somewhat like a cult.
Did you guys have any success?
We're still outside, so
The real armor's Finn.
Well, I took a walk around the building, and seems like there is a back door. And
You
some
went
people
around the
inside.
building?
Yes.
When did you say this?
he was
Well,
actually walking around.
walking around. My
Yeah.
token was.
Would have been good to
Walking.
inform me so I could have responded.
Oh, sorry.
Because, things might have happened if you were to just wander around the building.
Well,
And Finn never returned.
yes. So how do we do this?
You
Do
didn't
we
go walking around the
take-
building. Although
Didn't go?
you can try
Okay.
now.
Okay, so anyway, shall we give it a look around the building?
Sure.
Okay.
Left or right?
I'm following you, Finn. You decide.
Okay, let's go.
Are these open windows, by the way? So theoretically, we could peek inside as we walk by.
Not theoretically. I don't know why it's even a question. Can you see in there?
Oh, okay. No, just
So
they might have
yes,
curtains
you can see in there.
All right.
If there was a curtain, your vision would be blocked.
So if any of us ask why we're here, it's just we're admiring the building.
Okay.
What? All right. Oh, excuse me. Tired. For some reason, I was up until 4 a.m. last night. As you walk to the eastern portion of the monastery, you see that this section is in very poor repair. The walls here are nearly crumbling, and a lot of the windows have been bricked up as you walk further around to the east. You can see that there is a small side door near the section here in the southeast portion of the building.
Oh, here's the door.
Finn, can you open that door?
I don't know. Is the door locked?
No, there is no lock. You don't even see a locking mechanism. It's just another heavy stone door with a simple iron rings fastened into the front.
Okay. Can I try to open it?
You want to try and open the heavy stone door?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Make a strength check. Would you believe that the teeny tiny mouse man was not able to open the heavy stone door?
Here, let me help.
Yeah, I might need some help.
Dang it.
Are we
Maybe?
sneaking in the back?
To be really honest, I don't know. You guys have worked here. I'm just following you guys.
We're here to investigate. If they don't let us in, we got to get in somehow.
Oh, then we are sneaking in.
We could continue to look around the building some more.
Would you mind if I went and talked to the monks again?
By all means, I'll
To
come.
exhaust this option.
To be honest, you might just make them angry, and that might not be a good idea.
I'm sure sneaking into a side door would.
Yeah, but at least would we be inside the building?
Did I do it?
You know. Um.
No, I'm not one for sneaking.
So, Folkbar, what are you doing on the?
Damn door.
Oh,
He's trying to open.
20
it.
strength, yeah. Folkvar walks up, grabs the handle, and just effortlessly pulls the door open.
This is not a good idea.
All right. As you walk in, just a couple notes about the inside of the monastery. The ceilings are roughly 12 feet high, and most of the interior doors are made out of wood. You can see one immediately to your left as you enter, and it is, it is brightly lit inside because, well, no, it's not, because you guys had to light torches. It's nighttime. It's dark.
Oh, that explains it.
Yep. Yeah, it took 3.5 days, right? You arrived at nightfall, and the walls of the monastery are roughly 20 feet high above the ground, but the walls and patches of crumbling crumbling masonry make it relatively easy to climb should you want to for some reason. And all the windows are narrow and tall, and that's about it. Okay, so that's what you see as you enter. And in this section, son of a... Okay, you just see stone, worked stone floors and ceilings as you enter into this narrow hallway.
Could you check that whisper for me, Daddy?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Rovan, as you enter into the hallway, you hear whispering coming from the door to your left.
Can I make out what they're saying?
No. You just walked in, you heard whispering. That's just it. Would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
There you go. Okay.
Oh god.
So, no. No, you cannot. But the only thing you do hear is you can hear voices, and as you put your ear to the door to try to get a better listen to what's going on, you hear
Get out. Get out. I would like to shut the door.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just for now.
Okay.
Guys, someone just got stabbed. Or probably killed.
I second the go back to the front door and ask politely to be let in.
It would be rude to just break in. It's always nice to get off on a good foot.
Can I look through this window here?
Sure.
What's inside? Detailed. What?
What was that?
What was what? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Looking through the window, see straw mats cover the floor of the large exercise room here, and wooden racks along the walls hold quarterstaffs, polearms, and various other weapons commonly associated with martial arts. You can see doors exit the room to the north and to the east, and there is a triangular symbol carved into the center of the room's western wall.
Is there anybody dead in there?
Triangular symbol carved into the western wall. There it is.
Oh boy.
What is
we
it?
We are breaking in.
I mean, we might as well ask first, because I've never heard of anyone stabbing a person because they asked to be let in.
No, I mean, I just heard someone get stabbed. Is there anyone dead in this room, which I can see?
No. You know what? Also, speaking of things that we saw, you know what I didn't see?
Stealth checks.
Stealth checks. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys are just kind of sitting there at the window, and you're looking in. You're like, "What's going on in there?" And then eventually, one of the monks turns and points. Look. And you see the monks all just kind of they run to various stages of the room. Remember, the description of this room. There's weapons and other various armaments, as this appears to be some kind of training dojo. And so all the monks just start grabbing weapons, and they run through the door and start piling out right here.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh good. We can greet them.
Oh yes, greet them with your fist. Let's roll initiative.
Hello there,
wait,
friends.
wait. There we go. Ooh, just in time.
Good initiative rolls.
Two. And let me make sure everyone made it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will roll for Folkvar because he is currently away. Okay. 1, 2. Embrick and Finn, you two tied. Who would like to go first?
American can go first.
Okay. And then that is all. Okay. So first up, you see there is one person who looks decidedly different from all the other monks, right? And this is a woman. She's got a very serious expression on her face, and she looks very stern. But just looking at her body, you see that she has endured a great amount of training, as her entire frame is just rippling with muscle, right? And it's not like, you know, like a bodybuilder muscle where she's bulky, and it's very thin, very 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 taut, right? And you could just see as she's standing here that there is power behind her fists. And as she stands here at the doorway, she you know, just kind of makes a sweeping gesture to all of you. She's like, subdue them, bring them to me. I don't know why they were spying on us, but we cannot allow such an obvious intrusion. And she runs forward, and she is going to go here, there. Failing to provoke an opportunity attack from Folkvar because I'm too lazy to do it. And she winds back, and she unleashes a flurry of punches towards Roven. So first, she reaches out and she tries to punch you square in the face, and misses. But as the blow goes by your head, she reaches up with her other arm, trying to punch you in the stomach, and she manages to just graze the side of your armor. She takes a step back, turns around, and delivers a swift kick to your head, and you take 12 damage. Okay. Also, when you take that 12 damage, I need you to make a con save, please. 12 is a fail. All right. So she kicks you in the side of the head, and she leaves your ears ringing for a second. As you try to recover, you will be stunned until the end of her next turn. All right. So that was the first turn. Rofen. No.
So I assume I can't attack because I'm stunned.
You're stunned. Yeah, you can't take any actions. So
Can I second win?
no, you cannot take any actions.
Okay.
Embrick.
I'm just gonna move over to this monk and try to hit him with my light hammer.
Okay. Hit him with your hammer with a 10. You can see he doesn't change he's got his fist pulled up in front of him, and he never flinches. He just simply kind of sidesteps, and your swing just goes next to him.
That's all.
Okay, Finn.
Finn gets near the woman, and with his dagger, he attacks.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Because as you reach in to stab at her, she will use her reaction to parry the attack. She grabs you by the wrist. She pulls your hand back so that your dagger is no longer stabbing towards her, and she will respond. She will respond by trying to strike you in the nose.
Ouch.
All right.
Oh god, I'm back. And the killing thing!
All right, what would you like to do?
Now I'm going to move back to here. And that's it.
All right, Sacred Stone Monks. This one here is going to go down. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Avoiding opportunity attacks as he moves. And then we're going to make some attacks. First, Monk here is going to attack Folkvar twice. 1, 2, Folkvar take 4. Second one here, attacking Rav. 1, 2. Both hit. So 14, I believe. And then the next one attacking Embrick. Miss. Hit for 6. Last one attacking Brother Godfrey. Miss. Hit for 7. And Pikmin hiding behind the rock.
Cast darkness. Just gotta get my thing going.
Okay. And then you're finished. Rav?
Let's use Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay. So
on,
go ahead.
on everybody but Finn and Pikmin.
Okay. So everybody can gain 5 temporary hit points, and you can use your reaction to move up to your speed and not provoke opportunity attacks. You're stunned. Did it not link the condition when I did it? You're incapacitated. You can't move. You
Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean,
Sorry, I forgot.
what's the box?
It's Fairy Fire.
Ew. Okay. All right. So everybody in that square, make a dex save. I'll do all the players first. Embrick failed. Folkvar failed.
Oh.
Brother Godfrey is 16.
Is it a 15?
No, I don't know. I'm asking Rav.
15.
15. Okay. So what color is it? Is it purple?
Yeah, it's purple.
Okay. Let's tint your purples. Okay. And then wait, you took the box away. Was it
Everything.
everything but Rovan?
Yes.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the monks. 1, 2, 3, 4, all but 1. And then 1 from the other woman. Oh dear. Watch, I'm gonna go through all this, and then it won't matter next turn. Okay. Okay. And then you are finished, right? That was action and
Yes,
bonus
that's it.
action. Cool. Brother Godfrey.
Yes. This seems like a worthy opponent. I'll attack the lady who hits hard.
That is a hit.
And as a bonus, I'll use another War Priest, another attack.
Okay. That is not a hit.
You do have advantage though, don't
All
you?
right.
He does have advantage.
Oh, right.
Go ahead
Sorry.
and, yep.
Oh, should I roll twice
I
in
don't
case
care.
I crit on that one,
Just,
or
just roll. Why didn't you toggle your advantage? It doesn't. Okay, so 12 and 7, that's a
Sorry.
miss.
all right.
Then that you're finished, right? Because that second attack
Yep,
is
finish
bonus.
him.
Fulkvar.
Fucker, I forgot about this. I got to cast this. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, Path to the Grave on the name.
Okay. On Helen Ray.
Is it cast as a spell? Count as a spell?
No, it's not a spellcast.
Thank you. And that's my turn, I believe.
Okay. So first, this woman here, the Helen Ray, you see her not phased at all by everybody turning purple. She's gonna turn her attention and try to pummel Brother Godfrey. I keep forgetting your name. And then she lashes out, first trying to give you a hook to the jaw, and socking you a good one for 14 bludgeoning. And yes,
Ow.
that would be reduced, so 11. Then she reaches up and she raises her knee and tries to hit you in your stomach. And she catches you good, knocks the wind right out of you. You're going to take 14.
14, yeah.
Yep. And then once you're doubled over because she needs you in the stomach, she's gonna try and hit you with an uppercut. And her swing is off because you're kind of doubled over. She didn't gauge the distance right. However, I do need you to make a con save.
Con save. Okay.
Yep.
I'll use luck to reroll that.
Are you sure? You want to reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, it says that I shouldn't hear the result before I use it.
Okay. All right, you pass.
All right.
And at the end of her turn, Rovan gets his stealth together and snaps out of it.
Okay.
All right, Rovan.
I'm going to slash it.
24 is a hit.
Then I will spend a superiority dice. Try to trip her.
Why? You don't need to link the maneuvers, man. Just roll the. Okay. So an extra 7 damage in DC 15.
Plus roll another D8 for damage.
Because of your
Vulnerability.
Yeah, vulnerability. He doesn't roll an extra dice. It's just doubled. So, and it's going to be on the entirety of the attack. So give me a second and I'll figure that out because I forgot about that. DC 15 Dex.
It's a strength save.
Damn it. That's why I clicked. Strength. Alright, so she passed. And then it was 7, 14, 15 damage total. So she's going to take that a second time. Oof.
And then attack her with the assume 11s.
11's a miss. As a matter of fact, she's gonna parry. Because new round, she has her reaction back too. And since she blocks your attack entirely, she's going to respond by same as what she did with Finn. She grabs your wrist, and then with her free hand, she reaches up and punches you in the face. Take 7 and make a DC. Make a con save.
Are you kidding?
Although I don't think that matters so much since your turn just ended and you go after she does.
But it means I'm gonna get hit with the fan. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So she's done. And Ermbrick.
Okay, sorry, I had to look this up. I'm gonna hand Brother Godfrey a healing draft. I had to look that up. That does not use up my action. It's just a item thing. If that's okay. It's because he has to use his action to drink it. So I was like, oh god.
I thought you had to pull it as an action. That's only the
No,
other
I
two?
had to check. It doesn't say it's an action to pull it. It's only an action for him to drink
to
it.
drink it like a regular health potion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that. It'd be like your free interaction with an object. Reaching.
Yeah,
your
and
bag,
I had to look up. I
hand him
couldn't
the
remember
potion.
exactly
Actually,
how it
it's
was.
you know what? That's exactly the same, right? Because if you
Yes,
had
but-
a real healing potion, you would just reach in your bag and hand it to him. It wouldn't cost you an action to do that. So it's the same here.
Right, and then against this injured monk, I'm just gonna try and hit him with a hammer again. Nope, no, I'm not. Oh wait,
Advantage.
Oh my god.
Achievement?
That is an achievement.
Flawless.
Yep. Although you guys, like, nobody ever actually messages me on Discord to claim those, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Miss,
I will-
you're done?
I'll cast Sanctuary on myself.
Bonus. There you go. Okay.
That's all.
Sanctuary. Finn?
Finn will move here and then attack with his rapier.
$14 on the woman
Yes.
as a miss.
Okay, and then with the dagger
That'll hit.
and sneak attack and back to here, and that's it.
All right. So the monks here, you see Helen Ray points into the sphere of darkness emanating from Pikmin, and she says, "The casters! Eliminate the casters!" And you see the monks. They all kind of do this same thing, right? They square their feet on the ground, their bare feet on the ground, and you see them kind of digging their feet into the dirt for a moment before a couple of them break away from the rest of the group directly into the darkness. And that one there, oh shoot, I just missed it. No, not Z, X. He would provoke an opportunity attack from Embrick. 13 is a miss. And then the second one will zigzag directly over here. And let's start there. So the first one is going to try to punch Pikmin. 17 a miss.
No, 17's a hit if he can see me.
He doesn't need to see you.
That's okay. Then yes.
I know you're confused, so I'm gonna help. What kind of monks are these?
Stone?
Stone. And what was he doing there with his feet?
I don't know. Touching the ground.
Touching the
It-
ground.
Plot things.
They have.
You get me.
It's not plot things. It's mechanics. He has tremor sense.
Ah.
Yeah. They can see you even within perfect darkness, as long as you are touching the ground. All right. So they are gonna run up, and he pops you once, reaches back, pops you again. No, he doesn't. And then the other one's gonna try and hit Rav. Miss. Wait, are those misses? No, your AC's 11. Those are both hits.
Well, yes.
Okay, that's fine. So there's those two. Then the other two, they're gonna attack. Well, first one's going to try and attack Embrick, and then he's got to make a Wisdom save, which he failed. So he's just gonna turn around and pop Godfrey instead. 17's is your AC? Yeah. So
Although-
those will both miss.
Would he be able to reach me?
What are you talking about? He's right here next to you.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Folklore, sorry. They do look alike.
Then this one up here is going to attack Folkvar. Hit for 6 and a miss. And then Pikmin.
I'm gonna step away from this guy.
All right.
I'll let you do the thing.
Great. Sacred Stone Monk. Pow.
Okay. I have advantage. I'm going to reroll on that.
Right. All right, and that's pass.
Yeah, okay.
That's a pass.
Let me just throw my concentration back on. And I'm gonna blast her.
For 15, that is actually a miss. She just kind of...
No. That's my con check to keep the
shit,
darkness.
Yeah. That is not a miss.
21.
That is a hit. 4, 9.
And I'm keep moving.
Oh. So standing there, right? As you begin to retreat, right? And this sphere of darkness goes with you. Correct me wrong. The spell darkness, that darkness spreads around corners and...
I'm not sure. Some spells are very explicit about how lighting effects wrap around. This one doesn't necessarily say.
Let's take a look real quick. Spreads from a point you choose within range to fill. The darkness spreads around corners. It says it right there. Darkness spreads around corners. Okay. So moving in front of the window would mean that your darkness would spill into the room and fill the room there. So then the creatures in that room are immediately, what? What's this?
Then yes, they would be.
Okay. Something is afoot. Alright, Pikmin. I think what did you move? Like 15 feet so far? Did you want to move more?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little more. Realizing the trouble I've made. Okay, there we go.
Alright, Rav.
Let's try this. The one next to me. DC 15.
Cool. Alright. DC 15 whiz. Oh. What is that roll? 332? That seems really low. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Balls. I shall accept my death and drop to my knees and beg for mercy.
Okay. Brother Godfrey.
I don't want to die just yet. It's too soon.
Drink your
I'll just-
potion.
just- is drinking a potion an action?
Yes.
Nah, I'll attack. Longsword.
A hit for 8.
Then I'll as a bonus action, I'll just healing word myself. Oh,
Front of
jeez.
your sheet.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Flopper!
Ah! Can I move to this point?
Yeah, you can walk around. That's fine.
And then while I'm here, can I cast Word of Radiance?
Absolutely.
Oh, thanks.
I'm
I'm
just
There you go,
gonna
there's the word.
make them take their damage. I mean, it's more of a hassle to open the sheets and actually do rolls.
And then for my bonus action, I'll say tick tock, tickety tock, tick tock, tick tick tick.
Okay.
And I'll move 30 feet.
What is that?
What?
Why-
No.
Okay. After that, are you going to continue your movement, or are you finished?
I'm finished right there.
All right. Helen Ray is going to turn around, and she's going to continue her assault against Brother Godfrey. And she's going to just 3 quick punches to your head. Bam, bam, bam. 21 is a hit for 9.
Alright.
Con save?
Oh. Sorry, that's just normal.
Yeah. So it's a fail. You are stunned.
Alright.
Roven is not. He snaps out of it and gets to take his turn. Uh, 14 is a miss, and as she has done every other time you've tried to stab her, this time she takes the flat of her hand and knocks away your blade, and then turns around and just chops you right in the base of your neck. Just so there's the unarmed strike. That is a hit for 14, and then you will also be making a con save to avoid being stunned.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, that's a probably a good idea. That's a pass. Look, you didn't even need it.
Just permanently stunned.
All right. Do you have any other actions after that?
Yes.
Oh, that's why you used it, because you want a second win.
Ha.
Oh, offhand attack. Okay, that was unexpected. 21 is a hit for 12.
Okay. That is it.
Umbrek.
I'm gonna reach into my satchel and drop a thunderstone here,
Where Helena is
Yeah.
standing?
next to her.
Okay, and Thunderstone is... You have to remind me, because you... I've
DC
always-
14 con save, or you are knocked prone and pushed back 10 feet. It does not discriminate.
DC 14 con save. And what's the 10-foot radius? Okay. So... So that includes you. You know that, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. So Roven passed. Godfrey fails and goes prone. Embrick passed.
Do I
wait.
move back?
You get knocked 10 foot away from the stone.
Oh, and so that would be here, actually.
So it would be sort of like diagonally, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he gets knocked prone. He's prone and stunned. Oh, one more. And it doesn't deal any damage, right? It's literally just the...
It's just
And then Helen Ray. Where is she?
Would being thrown against a stone wall deal damage?
You don't
Just
hit
take the
wall.
goddamn prone.
Do you want to take damage? She fails as well. So she flies 5 this way? Lands there?
Yep.
Alright. Explosive rock. Are you finished?
The monk as well was in range.
Oh, yes. Hey, what was it DC again?
14.
Okay, so he passed.
Yeah, 14.
He was able to brace himself in time.
Okay, and then I'll use my action. I already just used my action.
So we're finished.
Yeah.
Finn?
Finn. It's going to move here and attack the monk. Rapier and dagger.
Okay, 12 and 11 both miss.
Okay, then go back to here, and that's it.
Now the monks will take their turn. Pikmin, you can see what's happening through the window, correct?
Parts of it.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I saw that briefly.
Okay, so you were able to see all of them get up and boogie through the door. And I need to check something. Oh my god, this is gonna get ugly real fast. So 20, 35. Let's just say they dash, which would have them all spilling out there. And then we can rearrange them. There we go. Alright. Reinforcements! So that's gonna be their turn. As far as the other remaining monks, they are going to surge forward and continue their assault. This one here, not next to anybody, is going to move there. This one here is next to Embrick. This one here next to Rob. And then this one surges forward, continuing trying to get to Pikmin. And I am not a smart man. I closed their character sheet, so let's get that shit back open. Okay, first, this guy here attacking Embrick with advantage. Kerpow, ooh boy. Ooh boy. Okay,
How?
17 damage.
60. 17, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh wait, did he make wisdom saves?
Oh no. Well. Yes, he passed.
He passed.
It's one for each attack, right? Okay. So
I
there we
think
go.
So, yeah.
First attack, he saves. He hits you for 10. Second attack, he just kind of blinks, gets confused, and he's done. He's not gonna do anything else. Second one attacking Folkvar. Pow pow. First one missed. Second one will hit for 7. Then the third one attacking Rav. Hit for 5 and 5 again, so 10 total. And there goes Fairy Fire. And then the last one attacking Pikmin. He does not have advantage.
And he misses.
Okay, that's a miss. And then a hit for 4. you'll have to roll. Oh, it did it automatically. Cool. All right. After that, Pikmin, you can consider your turn very carefully and slowly while I remove fairy fire from everybody.
But I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I was going to do it really quickly.
Are you sure? I don't know, man. You're in quite a pickle. Go ahead and take your turn.
I'm going to expand this guy's consciousness.
Oh no! Okay. That higher damage roll though, right?
And I'll rip, right?
Don't you love that when you you don't get a choice. You only have level 3 or 2 slots.
Yeah, it's 2 so far.
Okay. All right. So dissonant whispers on the guy right up in your face, and we are going to fail that check, take 14 damage, and run away.
And provoke an attack of opportunity with a spell.
Yes, because you have the thing, right?
I've got that Warcaster.
Okay, go ahead. Uh, 14 and dead monk.
I feel better now. Okay.
Okay. Following that, Rav, still hanging in there.
Barely. I'll just use the Mantle of Inspiration again on the only ones I can see, which is myself and Folkvar.
Okay. 5 temporary hit points for you and Folkvar. And Folkvar, you can run up to your speed without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna use Fairy Fire again.
Okay, and where is the so that's basically all of the monks and yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, DM.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I don't have
monks.
advantage.
Okay, so you fail. We're not, even though tinting them is more thematic, we're just gonna put purple dots on everybody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fail, fail, pass, fail, pass. Fail. Fail, pass, fail. And then Helen Ray, well, she's laying on the ground right now and fails. Okay, so there's the fairy fire and finished, right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, Brother Godfrey.
I wake up. Then that's it, right?
Oh yeah. No.
I'm stunned. So
Yeah, you're.
skip turn.
Yep, because you don't become unstunned until she takes another turn. So yeah, you're stuck. Folkvar.
I'll see everybody in hell, and I'll run into the group. Right there.
Okay.
And I will grab one of the monks, and I'll cast Inflict Wounds. No, whoa.
Hate that. Okay. Inflict wounds 13. Yeah, totes. Devastating
Totes
attack.
missed.
You don't know that. He took the damage. Alright. Finished?
Yes, so I can't TikTok out again.
Alright. Helen Ray is going to take her turn. She is going to stand up. And she's going to turn around and she's going to try to put some hurt on Embrick.
Wisdom save.
Nope, not Embrick. Folkvar. And I believe 17 is a miss against you, right? Yes, it is. So, Folkvar, there's one attack. Miss. She does not have disadvantage, so 17 will hit for 12.
I've got an 18 AC.
Oh, 17 will not hit for 12. She misses everything. She's quite sad. Reuven.
Going to jab at Helen Ray. Spend a superiority dice to try to trip her.
No. Hold on a second. You stab her and she dies. I mean, you're welcome to still spend a superiority dice, but, you know.
Well, then I'll just jab the one next to her with the offhand attack.
Um, 16 is, or 18 is a hit for 12, and that is another dead monk.
That is all.
Embrick. Let me move the corpses.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Angles have changed. So I'm just gonna throw another Thunderstone here.
DC 14 on the two on the two monks and Folkvar.
There's 3 of them.
Oh, is 10 foot radius?
Yeah, 10-foot radius and it pushes 10 feet.
All right. Folkvar passes, and the monks pass, fail, or opposite. So wee. Stay there, and that guy doesn't move. Prone. There we go. Done.
Yep.
Okay, Finn.
Finn will move to here and attack with his rapier.
Okay, it's a miss.
And with his dagger. Pew.
That's a hit for 12, and okay, he is severely wounded. Anything else?
Yes, moving back here, and that's it.
All right, the monks will take their turn. The 2 that were knocked prone, standing up. Scrolled past it on accident. And then let's position all of our monks first. Wait a minute. Where did you go, little red-haired bastard? All right. 40 feet is here, and then he will dash to move up to here. What up? And then this one here will move forward there. And I'm going to take an action with these 2 monks in the front before I move the 3 in the back. We're going to try and punch Brother Godfrey. Miss. Hit. Oh, I have advantage on you.
Yep, advantage.
Ooh-wee. Okay, so there's the first attack. 18
First hit, yeah.
is a hit for 7. There we go. And then another hit for 5.
All right.
So 12 total.
Got it.
The second monk joins his brother in trying to turn around and attack you again. So a kick while you're down for 11 points. And I understand that knocks you unconscious, right? Or am I looking at your token after you adjusted your health?
For me?
Yeah, you just
Okay.
took another 8.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
you're
Yeah, no,
sure.
I'm done.
Okay, and you see that when he hits you, right? He doesn't. It's not a hit to kill, right? He just kind of kicks you and he knocks you unconscious. That was his first attack. He's gonna swing around with that same kick, and he's gonna lean back, and he's gonna aim a kick for Embrick's head now. Oh, Embrick's got fairy fire. Kaya!
Wisdom save.
Balls.
I get to be the one to say it for once.
Okay, so that 14 is then aimed at Rovan, which I believe that is a miss. Like he kicks him, and he just kicks the metal of his armor. So that's those first two, right? That's what they did. The next 3 in the back here. First one is adjacent to Folkvar, so he's got no real option there. He's just gonna try to hit you twice. And looks like he succeeds and knocks you for 12. The other 2, however, they go running. And they're going to run right past Rovan, so you can take an opportunity attack if you would like. Uh, 16 would hit, but this monk will use his... Oh, nope, doesn't even matter. Yep. You nailed him good. So the first monk goes running by, and you stab at him with the rapier, and he falls down dead. However, this monk has not moved, so then he will move his 40 feet, moving there. This monk dashes right on past, and without a reaction, you have nothing to say about it, and he is going to use a dash action and move way up there. There we go. That was the intended effect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is all of the monks. So, Pikmin, it is on to you now.
I'll provoke the opportunity attack.
Provoke the opportunity attack. He's just gonna... God, miss terribly.
And I'm going to shoot his wounded friend.
Oh no! And that is going to hit.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Rav. Way over here now.
Disengage. Run over here and shout, "Help me!" And that's it.
Guys, help! All right, Godfrey.
At one. Not one.
Well, he's unconscious.
Yeah,
like,
he's stable. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot that because I was paying attention to Twitch chat because I'm a bad DM. Folkvar. Oh snap! That's a hit for 7. Not shabby. Oh wait, you have advantage. You want to go ahead and roll a second attack? We're not gonna
yes.
change. Not gonna change the damage unless it's a crit. But
Okay.
Okay, so 7 damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. She is dead. So it goes to Rovan. How are you not dead yet?
Amazing.
I feel like I beat the snot out of you. All right. What is Rovan doing for turn? Oh, rapier stab. With advantage, do you... Oh, you did roll advantage. Okay, so 6.
Haha.
Ooh-wee. AC, and on that, that will kill him. We'll still roll on the weapon crit table. As you are fighting, you notice an effective route to maneuver around the battlefield. After you take your action, so like now, you can use the disengage action for free.
Yes, I will do that.
Well, you're not actually. I just looked. You're not actually adjacent to anything. It doesn't matter.
There's a corpse.
All right.
That's all.
Embrick.
I'll skirt around. Oh, this is just a dead monk.
Yeah, I'll move him. To
I thought he was alive. It was really making my turn more awkward. I'm gonna take that healing draft I gave Godfrey and just feed it to him.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll the numbers?
No, yeah, you roll.
Sure.
it. Well, he doesn't even know what the numbers are yet.
Ooh.
All right, so heal for 12. And then, Embrick, you're finished after that,
And
right?
then I'll just move to there, yeah.
Finn?
Finn will move to here. Bonus action dash and take out his bow and swear the oath against this guy and shoot.
Okay, you shoot the arrow, and this guy has not... Oh, no, yeah, he has not used his reaction because he had disengaged. He is actually going to take his hand. He catches the arrow in midair, and then he kind of spins with the momentum of the arrow, and he turns around and he lets it fly right back at you. So I need to roll 20. 12 plus his dex mod 2. 14 is not a hit, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is not a hit, or yes,
Yes,
that
it is not. It is not a hit.
I'm too tired. Okay, so
It's
that's.
okay.
Do you have any other actions?
No.
Alright. The monks. So let's see. Who do we have left? This guy's dead. Let's get him to the pile of corpses. And we have 2 down here by Pikmin, 1 up here by Roven and Folkvar, and 1 over here who's going to continue chasing Rav around the battlefield. These 2 are going to condense here. And let's make some attacks. So let's do first all 4 on Pickles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 hit for 7, right? And then the 1 monk up here is going to first attack Roven. Gah! Take 8. Ooh-wee. And then another one is going to try and kick you in the head and fails. Oh no, 16's your AC. Yeah, succeeds. Pow! Right in the kisser. And then the last one is actually, it chased Rob and got up in adjacency again. But after being shot at with the bow, he's going to turn around and try to attack Finn. Woo-wee! Finn take 9. And again, oh wow, really? Okay, that's all of the that's all the monks. Pickles.
I'm going to sheath the dagger, keeping concentration but dropping the darkness, and I'm going to touch the wounded one.
Uh-oh. Alright, 3. That's a hit, yeah. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Rough.
Okay, I want to try to knock this guy prone. So, is a normal attack with no proficiency, or?
No. It's just a regular weapon attack, and then if it hits, you deal no damage, and then you can knock him prone.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
11 is a miss. You tried. It was
I tried. It was a good life.
All right. Brother Godfrey. Hey, are you still stunned?
I finally wake up.
Yeah, finally. What are you doing? Don't forget you have to spend half your movement to stand up.
There's one more monk above me, right?
Yes, you can see monks in like literally every direction. To the north, there's one there with Folkvar and Rovid. To your west, you see the two that are ganging up on Pikmin, and to the east, there's one sandwiched between Finn and Roth.
I'll just move to the right for a bit.
Okay, and then crossbow. Pew!
Crossbow.
Oh, miss.
At the guy above.
At the guy above you.
Above, yeah.
Great, because he has not used his reaction yet for the turn, so he is going to deflect missile, and he is going to grab it and try to toss it back at you, same as with like he done earlier with Finn. 1d20 plus 2, that is a 20. So he grabs it, he spins and throws it back at you. And what's your crossbow? 1d8 plus 1? 1d8.
Yep.
8. That's fine. Bam! Take 3 damage. He threw your own crossbow bolt at you.
Does that reduce it to 0?
Oh yeah, because heavy armor mastery.
Alright.
But still,
So
it's pretty insulting.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty insulting.
Best monk ability.
Alright, so you're finished. Folkvar, back to you.
Folkvar is gonna just put the mace behind him. He's gonna rub his hands together. And because he's remembering some of the craziness, the monk will hear him say, "If you're lacking a little good cheer, go and tickle a bull in the rear. For I'm sure that the rumour that they've no sense of humour is just a product of ignorant fear, and I'm going to guiding bolt the other monk that's near Rav."
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Sure. Burnt, and he'll have advantage against the next attack against him. So I'll give him a purple dot too.
And that's my turn.
Rovan, unconscious. Make a death save, please. In before 1. Woo-wee. Embrick.
I will throw yet another Thunderstone. Yeah. So it just hits these two.
But it's gonna knock them towards the wall? Like...
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
In reality, I'm just having fun knocking things prone.
Well, they both succeed their save. You know, a thought just occurred to me too. Thunderstones would imply that they are quite loud.
They are rather loud and...
Yeah. Well, it's like a concussion grenade, right? It's just boom, and then there's this wave of force that emanates from the stone. So,
like tremors.
Yeah. Yes. And remember, we had the description for the area said that you're in like this basin cut into the side of the mountain, and I would imagine it would echo quite a bit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just just a thought. Anyway, Finn.
Mm, he still is fairy fired, right?
Actually, this one is the guiding bolt. I know purple dot's confusing, but here we go.
Okay. So I'm going to take out my dagger and attack him.
Hit. You have advantage on the
that's
roll,
it.
but it doesn't matter. He's dead. Ugh.
That's it.
The monks. So one up here by Folkvar. Let's do that first. He's gonna punch you in the face. Yep, he did too for 4 damage. And then the other 2 down here, going to just jointly just beat the snot out of Pikmin. Like Pikmin's backed up against the wall. He's kind of got his hands up. He's trying to defend himself, but it's just a flurry of blows and kicks as you try to fend off their attacks. So 1, 2, 3. If that last one was a crit, I would have been really. But I mean, look, 3 nat 1s in 1 round. That's pretty. That's something. But yeah, Pickles takes the 9. He manages to maintain concentration on the darkness on the dagger, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go Kermit now. Pikmin.
I assume the one who crit me is the wounded one, so I'm just gonna reach out and shock him again. Oh, no, I am not.
Oh my gosh, there's so many now.
That is 4 nat 1s in 5 rolls consecutively. That's pretty all right. Spell as you are saying the verbal command to cast the shocking grasp, you accidentally bite your tongue and fumble the incantation. Because of the way that you have hurt yourself, you are unable to use spells with verbal components to the end of your next turn because you bit your tongue and it's quite sensitive. Okay.
Yeah, that's every spell I have. Okay, cool.
Rav?
I have no idea where Pikmin is. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on this one I can see.
Okay. And Sacred Stone Monk makes a whiz save. Passes.
Of course. Yeah, that's it.
And then Brother Godfrey, where are you? There you are.
I'll just rush in and hit the guy up here.
Okay.
Has advantage, right?
Yes, because he is still affected by the fairy fire. I like to think this fight would have been a lot different if, like, 90% of the enemies didn't have fairy fire the whole time. 19. Okay, nothing else necessary. That is a dead cultist. And let's see what you get from the crit chart. You can disarm his dead corpse if you'd like. Well, no, you can't. He doesn't have a weapon. So.
Oh, I thought you just meant take his
Cut off his
Literally
hands.
just cut off his
Literally
arms.
disarm him.
Yeah. Anywho,
as a bonus action, I can healing word. What's his name? It's Robin.
There could be 6 other what's his names. I don't know which one. Rovan. All right. Yes.
I
Healing
can
word.
use the front sheet.
Yes.
Stand and fight.
All right, Rovan, you are at 4. And then Folkvar.
Is the door above me still open?
Yep.
Folkvar will walk up to the door and listen. What do you want me to?
You don't hear anything.
Thank God. There's concussion grenades, and then I'll I just stand there.
It's just ringing in your ears.
All you hear is tinnitus.
Mop, mop, mop.
That's my turn that I.
All right, Rovan, standing up. What would you like to do?
I'd like to shoot this one with my bow.
Yes. And this is a new round.
Oh, dang
This
it.
guy is going to use his reaction to deflect missiles. So he's going to try to grab that and succeed.
Oh, no!
Oh my.
He's gonna grab that arrow and throw it back at you with such extreme force and precision. And it hits you for 14 damage.
Just a minute, just hits me and I like flip back.
Now that's gotta smart a bit. Like, you just Alright, Brick.
I will throw alchemical fire at the injured monk.
Okay. DC 14 save. Pass. Wait, is fire a save? I thought that
Yeah.
was like an attack roll.
Oh, I wish it was an attack roll.
Okay. All right. Well then, you had no other actions, right?
No.
Okay, Finn.
Finn is going to move to here and dodge, and that's it.
And the monks. One more time. They're going to split their attention now, since this one had turned and looked to Rovan. One monk is going to continue attacking Pikmin. The other one's going to attack Embrick, maybe? Question mark. So Embrick. Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
What is with these rolls?
Dude, I don't have any shades of gray, man. It's just I'm either hot or cold. It's either I crit or I fumble. There's no in between. Alright, so there's your first one. Second one, 16 is a save, so he punches you again. 19 is another hit for 7. Then the other guy attacking Pickles, a hit for 7. A hit for 3.
And is he downing me or killing me?
Downing. All of these guys, their attacks have been, if non-lethal. Oh, except for
mine.
well, it's because he couldn't pull his punch when he threw the arrow. He was so angry.
I know what I was talking about, but okay.
I don't actually know anymore. My life is a lie. Pikmin is stable, so we could just move right on past that. I just messed up the turn order. There we go. Rav?
Can I hear where Pikmin is?
Can you not see him? Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, you know that he is directly off to the southeast. Like, you literally just...
Yeah, there you are. Hello.
Just follow the sounds of death.
I've made a mistake. Oh, that's it.
What?
What?
Walks down, oops, and turns around. Alright, Brother Godfrey.
Seeing no other enemies here, I'll just walk where Rav went.
Okay, So you had to dash to get here? Is that what I heard, or are you?
No, it's just 30.
Okay, and then what's your action?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame on the.
What is with? Okay, I'll press the front sheet.
Attacks and healing is rolled from the front of the sheet.
Oh, okay. I used to press it from the back. I don't know.
I don't think
why
you
it's not
did.
working now.
I don't think you did because it's never worked that way.
Oh, okay.
All right, failed. So he takes the radiant and he dies. That's it. He was at 1 health.
I don't want to be throwing arrows at him. Alright, that's it.
Somebody learned. Alright, Folkvar.
I'm going to move to there.
Okay.
And I'll guiding bolt the last monk.
Sure. Roll it. That's a hit. Oh my god, that's a good hit. Okay, he is grievously wounded.
Wow, look at that roll.
And because of the radiant energy that still lingers, next attack against him has advantage. So Roven laying on the ground. Yep, there you go. And Umbrick.
I'm gonna go here and feed Pikmin a healing draft.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the 2d8. Wow.
It's all 20s and 1s.
Alright, well, Pikmin is not unconscious, so there's that. And
that's all.
Finn? Still dodging?
Still dodging.
Scared? The last remaining monk. Steadfast. Defending the temple with his very last breath. He is going to continue his attack. First, trying to hit Embrick. Deciding that that may not be a great idea. He's going to turn and try to hit Pikmin and fail. Doubles his resolve. Tries to again hit Embrick, but just find that he cannot. And turns and tries to land another blow against Pikmin. He's just confused. He doesn't know what to believe, and he's hurt. He's dying, and he's just. It's like watching a fighter who has no gas left in the tank trying to continue.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dust myself off and
Kick him in the balls.
see if I can crush him with the tentacle.
Ooh, ooh-wee. And that you made. Ha! Oh wait, Warcaster? That's not a thing. Okay, ranged attack and melee range.
But he's got guiding. He's got the guiding.
Damn it. Okay, yeah, he's super dead. Super dead.
Yeah.
And with that, you guys have a moment. About 3:10, and I think this might be a good stopping point. I know it's early, but I'm tired and hungry. And let me calculate
myself.
Experience. Give me a moment while I try to figure out how many we're looking at. You know, here, Rav.
I'm just gonna very quickly give everyone who hasn't had a healing draft. So
you can't. Remember,
as long as they're one at a time.
One at a time. So it's like, here, drink this.
Yeah.
Hurry up and drink it. Why haven't you drink it yet?
So that's 7 to Robin.
I'll
7
just
to Finn.
No. Time out. Remember, they can't benefit from a healing draft until they finish a long rest. So
yeah, I know.
Whoever you already gave one to.
That's Godfrey.
That's only Godfrey. You're right. Okay.
Oh, and Pikmin, right?
And Pikmin.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
Okay, that's Roven,
2,
Finn,
8.
Rav, and then I assume Folkvar can heal himself.
Give me a drink.
Oops.
Drink this, it's urine coloured.
Oh, yeah.
Right, everyone has had a healing draft.
Everyone is going to get 434 experience. Okay. And let me remove all the bodies. I'll save you the trouble. Looking through the corpses of the monks, you find that they literally carry nothing. No weapons, no armor, no coins, no personal items or effects. The only things that they have are their robes and their stone masks.
Does anybody feel bad?
Yes.
Yep.
Nope.
Just a little.
I keep pressing the back sheet.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up there for today. And then when we come back next week, we'll pick up right where we are. We are not taking a rest because we are in hostile territory. We don't know if we'll be discovered. And we'll sort out what happens next when we return. Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us today. Appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, check out all the panels underneath the stream. There's a link to our schedule so you can see all the days we play D&D on this channel, as well as any other events that we may have throughout the week. You can also find a link to our Discord where you can come and hang out, talk about D&D and other games. And if you're interested in getting into a game of D&D yourself, you can join us in there. We'll teach you all about the Adventure League play system and give you information how to play. And again, hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will see you later.